Reading quotes in life lessons is like delving into the wisdom of the ancient world. It allows us to gain valuable insights and learn from the greatest thinkers in history. And what better way to embark on this journey than to engage in a conversation with one of the most influential philosophers of all time, Aristotle.
For the things we have to learn before we can do, we learn by doing.
This quote highlights the importance of hands-on experience and active learning in acquiring knowledge and skills. It suggests that practical application is essential in the process of learning and mastering new tasks.
The vices respectively fall short of or exceed what is right in both passions and actions, while virtue both finds and chooses that which is intermediate.
This quote suggests that in order to lead a balanced and virtuous life, we must strive to find the middle ground between extremes. It reminds us of the importance of moderation and self-control in both our thoughts and actions.
Anybody can become angry, that is easy, but to be angry with the right person, and to the right degree, and at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power and is not easy.
This quote emphasizes the complexity and difficulty of expressing anger in a constructive and meaningful way. It suggests that true mastery of anger involves careful consideration of various factors such as timing, intention, and approach, which is not easily attainable for everyone.
When people are friends, they have no need of justice, but when they are just, they need friendship in addition.
This statement highlights the delicate balance between friendship and justice. It suggests that while friendship can create a harmonious society, justice is still necessary to maintain fairness and order.
The best friend is the man who in wishing me well wishes it for my sake.
This quote emphasizes the importance of genuine friendship, highlighting the value of those who selflessly support and care for us.
We are busy that we may have leisure, and make war that we may live in peace.
This quote suggests that our pursuit of busyness and conflict is ultimately aimed at achieving a state of relaxation and harmony. It reminds us of the paradoxical nature of human behavior and the constant struggle to find balance in our lives.
Misfortune shows those who are not really friends.
This quote reflects the harsh reality of life, reminding us that true friends are revealed in times of hardship and adversity. It encourages us to be cautious in choosing our companions and to value those who stand by us during difficult times.
For well-being and health, again, the homestead should be airy in summer and sunny in winter. A homestead possessing these qualities would be longer than it is deep, and its main front would face the south.
The author provides practical advice on how to design a healthy and comfortable living space, emphasizing the importance of natural ventilation and sunlight. By following these guidelines, one can create a homestead that promotes well-being and optimal health.
It is absurd to hold that a man ought to be ashamed of being unable to defend himself with his limbs, but not of being unable to defend himself with reason when the use of reason is more distinctive of a human being than the use of his limbs.
This quote emphasizes the importance of using reason and critical thinking as a defining characteristic of being human, and questions the societal norms that prioritize physical strength over intellectual capabilities.
It is simplicity that makes the uneducated more effective than the educated when addressing popular audiences.
This sentence carries a thought-provoking message, suggesting that sometimes simplicity can be more impactful than knowledge when it comes to communicating with the general public.
A whole is that which has beginning, middle, and end.
This quote brings attention to the importance of structure and completeness in any task or endeavor. It suggests that a sense of wholeness can only be achieved when there is a clear beginning, middle, and end.
Poetry is finer and more philosophical than history, for poetry expresses the universal, and history only the particular.
This quote highlights the unique power and depth of poetry, suggesting that it can encompass universal truths and ideas that transcend specific moments in time. It implies that while history may focus on specific events and details, poetry has the ability to capture broader concepts and themes that resonate with people on a deeper level.
Poetry demands the man with a special gift for it, or else one with a touch of madness in him.
This sentence suggests that poetry requires a unique talent or a hint of insanity in order to truly appreciate and create it. It implies that poetry is not meant for everyone, but only for those who possess a certain level of creativity or eccentricity.
But the greatest thing by far is to have a command of metaphor. This alone cannot be imparted by another. It is the mark of genius, for to make good metaphors implies an eye for resemblances.
This quote emphasizes the importance of having a skillful use of metaphor in communication. It suggests that the ability to create meaningful comparisons requires a keen perception of similarities, which is a characteristic of genius.
For the purposes of poetry, a convincing impossibility is preferable to an unconvincing possibility.
This quote emphasizes the importance of creativity and imagination in poetry. It suggests that it is better to create something that is impossible but convincing than to create something that is possible but not convincing.